What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I am going to be testing out some new bronzer sticks. This is by the brand Metamorphosis. I will have these linked down below. Also, with the launch of her bronzer sticks. Did I say blush? These are bronzer sticks. She did release this like angled contouring brush, so I will be putting this to the test today as well. Now, Metamorphosis is a Latina owned. Did you hear me roll the tongue? Thank you. It is a Latina owned brand. So she does come out with a lot of like fun, very pigmented blush palettes. She has highlighter palettes, bronzer palettes. So I'll try to have images of them on the screen. I know you guys have seen it on TikTok. She's on TikTok Shop now. But yes, we are going to test out her bronzer sticks in today's video. Before we jump into the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this first impressions. All right, you guys, so I'm just going to start off with the base first. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Skin Foundation. I am going to hold it up just so you guys can kind of see the shade of it. Now, the only thing I did do was mix a little bit of the blue pigment in there from LA Girl. I felt like it kind of needed just a little bit of it. But yes, this is from Makeup Forever. So I'm just mainly going to do this part. I am going to do concealer as well on camera, just so I can show you guys how I'm going to clean up the bronzer. Because I just know me, I'm going to get carried away with the bronzer. But again, this is the foundation that I used in today's video. And if it will focus, it will definitely show you the shade 3Y38. So that's the shade that we used. All right, going in with the Metamorphosis Bronzer Sculpting Sticks. These retail for $9.99 each. There are 12 shades. The shades that I picked up is MB14 and MB15. So I am going to swatch the two for you. Per Metamorphosis, this says, introducing our bronzing sculpting stick, the perfect tool to enhance your natural contours and create a more defined look. This product comes in a range of shades from fair to light, light to medium, medium to dark, and dark to deep, making it suitable for a variety of skin tones. So with me swatching them, I noticed that MB14 is more cool tone. MB15 is more on the warm side. So I love how there is neutrals, warms, and cool tones when it comes to her bronzing sticks. I feel like looking on her page, MB 13, 14, and 15 are arranged for light to medium. So I feel like MB 13 would have been more on the neutral side. But again, I opted for 14 and 15. So there is no claims on here about the long wear or longevity of the bronzing sticks. I feel like it just basically goes by how you set the, the cream products. So I will always use a powder bronzer to set. Honestly, in today's video, I did not. And I feel like you'll kind of see later in the video what I mean. But I felt like the areas where I would normally put powder bronzer, I felt like I looked a little bit more dewy. I also did not go in with cream blush because I just wanted to mainly focus on the bronzer. I am going to set the bronzer down, however, with like pressed powder, like a foundation powder, but I did not use a powder bronzer today. Now with that, she also released the MB21 sculpting brush. This also retails for $9.99. So very reasonably priced. You're not going to find that often with a good quality brush, good quality contouring or bronzing sticks. You're not going to find that price point. But this sculpting brush honestly can be used, you know, very versatile. I feel like with this brush, I would only use it for cream bronzer or contour, or cream or liquid blush. That is the only use that I would have for this brush, but it is a pretty nice brush. It's a little bit dense, but the bristles are still a lot fluffier. And I feel like that helps so that the product doesn't look too harsh or is not just focused in one area. It's easy to kind of blend and spread the product out. But this is what everything is looking like. I did mix the two shades just to kind of see how it would look, how it will build on top of each other. And this is what we have. So for concealer, I'm using the LYS Triple Fix Concealer. This concealer was in my drawer, and again, this is one of those products where you use so many new products come out, you kind of forget about it. But the shade is MG5. This is the only shade that I have in this concealer. So I'm just going to put it where I would normally conceal. And then also I'm going to drag that under the contoured area just to clean up, you know, obviously the bronzer and contour that we used. And I am just going to take this brush that I got from Amazon. It is by the brand Kiss. I had this linked in my last video, but I will link it down below for you guys again as well if you want. But I'm just mainly going to clean that up, tap that off, and kind of, you know, remove that harshness from where we bronzed and contoured. And yeah, just pretty much blend this out, and we'll see how everything pretty much comes together again once we set and, you know, apply like the pressed powder and loose powder, of course. All right, you guys, so this concludes today's review and first impressions in regards to these cream bronzer sticks. I really did enjoy them. As you saw, shade 14 is a little bit more cool tone, 15 is warm, so those are pretty much my go-to shades. I did go ahead and use both. I felt like they applied nicely over top of each other. There was no patchiness, no skipping. I have so many products from Metamorphosis that I just feel like I've never purchased anything from her brand that just wasn't of good quality. For example, this is one of her blush palettes. Like this, if you are into those orange terracotta warm blushes, this is definitely the blush palette for you. And I have just a few here just to show you. Like, look at this one. You have some pinks, you have some peach colors. This is truly like I said, I have majority of all of her blush palettes. And then I'll just show you this last one. It comes with blushes, and then it looks like the colored highlighters. So this is gorgeous, you guys. Very pigmented, as you can see. Like, I've never purchased anything from her that wasn't good. So it's nice to always try new brands. Sorry, I'm trying to get something to wipe my hands. It's always nice to try new brands that are not in Sephora, that are not in Ulta. This is a small owned indie brand. That's what we call it. It's an indie brand, and like I said, just good quality. She is on TikTok Shop. But I will have these bronzers and the brush link down below. But that will also kind of take you to her website just to check out everything else that she offers. But yes, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.